Stop chewing so fucking loud, bro.
Leave that little guy alone. The fuck is you gonna do if I don't?
Well, guys, I'm extremely happy to announce that the Five Nights at Freddy's movie trailer is finally out, and oh my god, it looks amazing. So hyped for it. You know, the trailer was really cool. Should have done a reaction on it. I actually did do a reaction on it the first time I saw it, but unfortunately my mic was not working, so my initial reaction was not there, but you can imagine it was probably something like this. So yeah, so today, you know, I just kind of like want to talk about all the stuff surrounding it, what we can expect from the movie, share like the new plot synopsis they have, all the teasers, you know, just go through all of it and just, you know, look at what we know so far. So starting out, pretty much, let's just say we've technically been waiting for this movie for around 8 years. It was first announced that they were considering the possibility of one of a FNAF movie right around maybe, I think it was like 2015, right around when FNAF 2 or FNAF 3 was coming out. So, like, this thing has been talked about, and this thing has been, like, in production hell for a long time. Like, they wrote, like, so many, like, different scripts for it. According to Scott Cawthon, the creator of the games, they've written tons of different scripts for it. You know, like, revised it so much. It's like, they really... it seems like they really, like, wanted it to be perfect, and they really tried, to make it perfect. And so hopefully we can expect this thing to be really good, because this has technically been in the works for, like, around, like, 6 or 7 years from when it was announced. So actually, sorry guys, scrap some of what I said there. The script writing has actually mainly been the works from around 2018 to 2019 or so. It was actually announced in 2020 or so that they had a finished script and that they were moving forward with the movie. They also announced the director, Chris Columbus, and that Scott Cawthon would also be producing it. But of course, you know, early 2020 was when COVID first hit, so as I can imagine, that probably caused some delays. That along with Scott Cawthon just saying, actually, no, guys, screw that script. Well, I'm actually, you know, just gonna scrap it, and we have to start over with a new one. So as you can imagine, you know, that along with all of, you know, the complexities and stuff of COVID made it so that filming was delayed until around like late 2022, I'm pretty sure, to early 2023. At least I think that was around the time when it was filmed, instead of spring of 2021 like everybody had hoped. But they were still determined to get this thing out. So pretty much like all throughout like 2022 and stuff, we didn't really have, you know, like any idea what was going on with the FNAF movie. We still probably like suspected that they were still working on it and that it wasn't just like canceled, but we weren't sure, you know, when it was gonna happen, if it was gonna take until freaking like, I don't know, like 2035 to be filmed. But no, they actually announced that they were filming it, and they announced cast in pretty much, I would say, like, early-ish 2023, luckily. And because of that, we now had our official cast, and this thing was officially happening, and oh boy, it was, well, there were a lot of reactions. So, you know, let's just go through this cast real quick, which, honestly, I'm really excited about. You know, I know I've sounded a bit, maybe a little bit monotone, this video for some reason, but this cast really got me excited. First, we got Matthew Lillard, who, as you all know, is frickin' Shaggy. Yes, we now have officially Shaggy Afton. So I guess now, you know, he went on to do some questionable things after he left the Scooby Gang. As you may or may not know, hopefully you know this, William Afton is the purple guy from FNAF. He is a serial killer. He's the guy who, you know, murdered all these kids who now possess the animatronics. Then we got Josh Hutcherson. Correct me if I'm wrong, I'm pretty sure this guy was in the Hunger Games movies. Really great actor, really talented. He's going to be playing Mike Schmidt, who is the name of the security guard in the first FNAF movie, also is Michael Afton, who is basically the main protagonist throughout all the games. Elizabeth Alale Vanessa. I know Vanessa is actually the security guard in FNAF Security Breach. We also play as her kind of in the VR game Help Wanted. We don't know if this name is just like going to be, like a callback Easter egg to Security Breach, or if she'll actually be kind of like an adaptation of the character of Vanessa. But either way, she's going to be a security guard, probably like helping Josh find out all the weird, cool stuff about FNAF. Alright, next we got Piper Rudio, at least I hope I'm saying that right, who's going to be playing Abby Schmidt, aka Mike's sister, and she's, is like going to be there. She was actually in one of the first teaser images we got, which showed her outside of the pizzeria with a Freddy animatronic, possibly Golden Freddy, which might make sense because, the souls of the animatronics and stuff, not to get too FNAF geeky here, but the souls of the animatronics and stuff are possessed by the spirits of dead children, so I guess that kind of checks out. Then we got what is, in my opinion, possibly the most confusing casting. We have Mary Stuart Masterson as female villain. I have no idea, guys. She's just a female villain. Probably a new character that isn't in the games, because, the games don't really have all that many characters besides the animatronics, so they gotta, obviously create some new characters. So she'll just, just like probably maybe, my speculation is that, she might be somebody trying to help cover up all the things that happen at Freddy Fazbear so that they don't understand what's going on. I don't know. She possibly might actually be the one who maybe puts Mike in that weird kind of like the trap thing that we saw in the trailer. I don't know, man. This one is just kind of up for speculation. Okay, after that we got Kat Connor Sterling as Max. Your guess is as good as mine. Alright, then we got Grant Feely. He's just Grant Feely, I guess. Why are these, casting decisions suddenly getting so vague? It's like... Alright, then we got Christian Hoax as Hank. Sup, Hank? Alright, then we got Joffrey Love, I hope I'm saying that right, as Ghost Kid number 5. Finally, a casting that actually makes sense. Okay, so what they're probably mean here is by Ghost Kid probably some of the ghosts of the kids who want the animatronics, the one that, good old Shaggy murdered, is my guess here. Then we got Lucas Grant as Garrett, I think. Okay. Joseph Poklawin, I'm probably not saying that right. I'm sorry. I'm mispronouncing all of these. As Carl, I guess. And Bailey Winston as Kim. I have no idea who any of those people are, except for the Ghost Kid. Your guess is as good as mine. So after that, we started getting a few more, behind-the-scenes photos, including my previously mentioned photo of Abby with animatronic, possibly Golden Freddy, and a few more behind-the-scenes. That was when it finally got announced that Jim Henson's Creature Shop would be producing the animatronics. If you don't know, Jim Henson's shop is the same guys who made the Muppets. So, I honestly think that was a perfect pick to make kind of, creepy animatronics. I feel like they are absolutely going to nail it. And from the trailers, it looks like they did indeed nail it. This was also when we got our official synopsis, which I guess I'll just read here. Which says, the terrifying horror game phenomenon becomes a bold, chilling cinematic event as Blumhouse, the producer of Megan, The Black Phone, and The Invisible Man, brings Five Nights at Freddy's to the big screen. The film follows a troubled security guard, probably Mike, as he begins working at Freddy Fazbear's Pizza. While spending his first night on the job, he realizes that the night shift at Freddy's will not be easy to make it through, because of the animatronics, obviously. After that, we finally got a release date of October 27th, and on the same day that the posters were released, the trailer has come out too, and basically, I'm just going to give a few thoughts on the trailer now. So really, I think that this trailer is pretty much perfect. I mean, to be fair, there are a few, things that maybe could change, like the red eyes on the animatronics, but honestly, in my opinion, people are making way too big a deal about the red eyes. I get it, they don't look exactly like they do in the games, but come on, if people are gonna, get upset about every single tiny detail like this, then, well, I just, don't really think that anybody's gonna enjoy the movie that much. But yeah, so I understand why people are a little bit upset about them, though, because, it does make the animatronics look a little bit, Freddy, what do you what are you doing, man? But yeah, I just love how accurate it is to the games, other than the eye color, because, The Office is exactly the same. I mean, like, ripped straight out of the games. And overall, I just think it looks very promising. Really cool. They actually didn't reveal quite as much as I thought they would, which is good. I don't really want them to reveal all that much. I want it to be kind of a surprise. But yeah, overall, I thought it was great. What do you all think? But yeah, thank you all so much for watching. Thank you guys for watching to me ramble on about the FNAF movie. And I really, want to hear your guys' thoughts on the trailers and the actual movie when it eventually comes out. I cannot wait, and I'm sure that you guys can't either. So yeah, thank you guys so much. See ya.